Hey, welcome to this video tutorial. My name is Amos Fadele, Mr. Fiha. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to use the Binance exchange platform for trading, and I'll be showing you the interface and some other stuff like that. So let's get started. Once it comes to Binance.com, this is what you're going to see. You need to show. If this is your first time getting to the platform, you need to go through the platform and then read up a lot of stuff there and check what they have for you. But if this is not the first time if you come to the platform, that means you already know about the platform before. Probably you have bought crypto, you have sold crypto before or thereabout. So let's get started with the business of the day. If you want to trade, you can. If you want to trade, you can. If you want to trade on the platform, there are different things you can do here. You can do conversion, you can trade spot, margin, P2P, strategy trading, swap farming, and if you come to derivative as well, you can. There are a lot of stuff you can do here, but you just focus on the ones that are in the scope of our cryptocurrency trading. Those are the ones we're going to focus on. So if you come to trade like this, you want to trade spot, you come to spot. If you want to trade margin, you come to margin. If you want to trade P2P, you come to P2P. So let's go to spot trading. So one of the page loads up. This is what you're going to see. You can see Binance USDT, the value of USDT to BTC, rather. See, and the 24-hour change, and then other stuff like that. Once you come to the platform, you get to take your time, go through the platform, check through a lot of other stuff. So, like the other books here, they sell and then they buy. If you scroll down here, you see your open position, the orders that you are running at the moment, and then you can check your trade history, order history, open orders. You will see your open orders here. That you want to modify, you want to adjust, or you want to close an order, you see your order here. If you have used something like MetaTrader before, you should know about that. Where you check your orders, the open orders, your trade history. You can check different kind of stuff here. So let's move back. This is the chart, but if you want to trade, this chart is somehow small here. If you want to trade, you need to click on this point to enlarge it. Before we go there, let me show you other things. So these are a lot of coins here. You can search out any one of them that you want to trade. For an example, this is BTC USDT. If you want to trade USDT NGN, just type it there, and then once you click on it, the chart is going to change to USDT NGN. Whatever you select here, and then the price as well, the sell and the buy price and other things will be shown here. Another thing, the pairs here, if you want to check them, based on the base asset or thereabout, you can click on USDT here, and it will show you all those pairs that involve USDT. You click on BUSD, it will show you. But if you know what you're looking for, just click here and search it out. That's another thing that I have to show you is that this chart that you're seeing here, there are three of them. We have the original. You can see that we have the trading view, and then we have depth. Most of the time when you are trading, you actually be using this trading view, because I made a personal video, I made a separate video rather, on how to use the trading view platform, how to install it to your laptop, how to install it to your other stuff like that. I made a separate video rather on how to use the trading view platform, how to install it to your laptop, how to install it to your other stuff like that. So trading view is like a MetaTrader. Now all these all these exchange platforms, they have the online trading view online web app. They have it installed on their platform, so that when you want to use it here, instead of you going to the trading view platform, you can actually use the trading view platform inside their platform. But the only thing there is that there are a lot of indicators that are not present when you're using trading view on a platform like Binance, Bybit, or thereabout. If you want to use those indicators, you will need to go to the trading view platform itself, or you download their application down your laptop or on your mobile phone, or you use their online platform. So let's continue with this. Let me just show you some stuff. If you click on that button, it will enlarge it. This same button there. So that is the trading view. You can choose any object, any shape, whatever you need from here, any tools you need from here, and then the currency pair you are trading will be shown here, and your time frame. I already make a separate video on this, so I won't do more on that. Another thing I want you to pay attention to, if you want to make your order, you have done your analysis and you want to make your order, you have to scroll down here, and then these are limit order, market order, stop limit, the available balance, here, the price at which you want to buy, and the amount you want to buy. If you are doing spot trading in USDT NGN, that means you are buying USDT NGN with Naira when the price is low, and you are selling back when the price is high. So if you are doing something like that, that would actually be a market order. So that would be a market order. Once you select market here, that means the price will be executed, the trade will be executed immediately, and then you can put the amount you want to buy. If you want to buy USDT with 500 Naira, with 10,000 Naira, with 200,000 Naira, with 500,000 Naira, you can do that here. Or if you don't want to put something here, you can actually use this. You can type in the amount you have here, and if the other way around as well, you can put when you want to sell, you can put when you want to sell back. So if you want the trade to be executed immediately, you actually use the market order, and then you set the price. If you want the market to execute immediately, you have to use market order, and you don't need to set the price. You just set the amount of Naira you want to use to buy USDT. You have to log in. Okay, probably I should log in first. So I've logged in to my account here. So if you come here, you can if you want as you are trading spot here, you want the market to execute immediately. The price, this is the price of the USDT or thereabout. So oh shit. So since this is spot trading, you want the market to execute immediately. You have known you have seen the price you want to enter now, and then you want to enter the market immediately to buy USDT with Naira at the exact market rate. Now you click on market. You see what is here, spot. You click on market. Once you click on market, the price will be the current market price, and the total you want to buy. You can buy, maybe you want to buy USDT that worth maybe 500,000, 200,000, 100,000, 50,000. So you put the amount of Naira you want to buy the USDT here. And as well, if you have money on your balance, you want to use this as an example. You use 24%. You can use 50% of your account. You can use 78% of your account. But if you are doing spot trading, I don't advise you, unless you have small money, I don't advise you to use all your money to buy at the same time. Now, if you have like 200k, or if you have, let's say you have 200k, you can use 50,000 to buy at the first. Look for another opportunity to use another 50,000 to buy. Like that. You can buy 3 times, because if you bought at a lower level, let me look for a very low level here. Let's say this place is a low level and you have bought here and you have used all your money to buy here. What if the market comes here? You still want to buy at somewhere here. So if you have bought here with 50,000, you come here. When you see another opportunity like this, you can still buy another 50,000 here. If you are selling all of them at this point, you make more money with the one you buy here, and you will make money with the one you bought when you are here too. But if you have used all your money to buy here, you just be like, oh, how I don't know, I will not use all my money to buy at this point, because this point is lower. It's much cheaper than when you buy here. So once you have chosen the amount of money, you have specified the amount of money you want to use to buy. If you have 100,000 in your account and you put this one to 50,000, that means all the money you'll be using will be 50,000 naira at 50%. And if you have like 300,000 in your account and you choose 50% here, that means you'll be using 150,000 naira to buy USDT. So you buy here, and once you get to the upper point where you want to sell back, you go to your order history here, you click on something and you sell. So that is that about that. The time frame, the H1, and the other stuff like that. You check the strategy on spot trading. Strategy on spot trading, you can see that we do not do analysis on the Binance platform. We actually using another something and not available on the trading view inside Binance. They are only available on the trading view platform itself. So that is why we do the analysis there on the trading view platform itself, and we come to Binance to place our trade. So if you have the Binance mobile app, you can actually place your trade on the mobile app after you have done your analysis, and you use the mobile app of TradingView as well to watch the market, so that you will not be able to be carrying your laptop up and down, but you can use your laptop to do the analysis, enter your trade. And then many of the especially for the sports trading, you can use your mobile app as well to check the market. There's no serious too complex something, the analysis there. Once the market, the indicators and that stuff will tell you what to do, and then you can use your mobile app actually to trade sports easily. So that is that about sports trading. And if you want to sell sports trading, and if you want to sell whatever you do, that another thing I should talk about is that once you come to trade here, I've talked about this. There are a lot of other stuff that you can do. You can do P2P, margin, spot. But we're talking about the sports trading, and then the futures and the P2P in another separate course. We treated P2P in another separate course. P2P in another separate course. Now let's go to the futures. We have now you have I've shown you how the interface for the spot trading, how it looks like, and how you can select the pairs you want to trade here. You may just choose any one of them. You can just you can choose BTC, USDT, depending on whatever you want to. Once you click on it, it's going to change whatever is here. But for spot trading, use a stable coin like a USDT and your local currency. You can easily spend USDT as a stable coin. You can also spend your local currency too. Okay. And another thing, USDT is a stable coin. You can move it around from different exchange on that. You can easily use it to pay and other stuff like that. So let's go to the futures market. So now when you see spot trading, you see that there's nothing like futures here. But if you come to you check the Binance logo here, showing just the Binance logo, right? If you are going to the futures market, you come to derivatives, and then you come to USDM futures. This one says perpetual or quarterly contract settled in USDT or BUSD. So these ones are settled in USDT or BUSD. Both are stable coins pegged to dollars. So once you click on the futures market here, it's going to open up. So it's going to open up the futures market. So it's going to open up this is how the futures market looks like. Don't forget, it looks similar to the spot market. The only thing you will see here is now this one is not just showing Binance alone. showing Binance features. So this will tell you that you're on the features, the interface, the features platform. So you can see the same thing, original trading view, and then the order book is showing here. They sell, they buy, and other stuff like that. And if you want to place your trade, limit order, market order, stop limit, the price, the size, your take profit, stop loss, and then you see that take profit, stop loss, these are not available when we're trading. The margin market, the futures market, is more or less like forex. Yeah, it has similarities to forex trading. So here you can take different kind of orders. You can have your take profit, your stop loss, you can have your limit order, and then stop limit, and whatever. So here you can change, you can easily change the currency pair you are trading here. You can easily change wherever you are trading here. The futures market here, you can just type in anything, and then you select from the result, and just choose the one with perpetual. Almost all of them, you can see all of them. Unless you are using other platforms like CoinMarketCap, you want to check the volume of something, and then you want to see probably it's working with futures or Binance or thereabout. You check it on Binance and you make sure that you select the one that has perpetual at the front. So pairs, the same thing, mark the index, the funding, come down, 24-hour change, 24-hour high, and other stuff like that. So the tools, the trading view tools here, and then the positions you have open, your asset, trading history, transaction history, other history, open orders, and other stuff like that. So the order that you're running at the moment will be shown here, and the position that you have open will be shown there. Another thing now, there's something I should talk about here. You see this cross and this 20x. So let me talk about this cross first. When you are trading anything that has leverage, anything that has the margin they give to you, and then you have something that has margin, things like forex, they have the maximum leverage, the effective leverage, something like lot size. So it's the same thing, it's similar to what is happening here, but this is the something. This one is cross, this one is isolated. You see, this is called margin mode, cross margin mode, and isolated margin mode. If you use something like cross, that means all the available margin you have on your account can be used up for a particular trade. Let's say you are entering a position that you have like 1000 USDT on your account, and you're opening a position that requires something like 300 USDT. That may not be if you are using leverage. Okay, let me start with this leverage first. Let me start with this something. You can see here it's written as 20x there. Actually, you can change it depending on your account size or thereabout. You can change this to 10, 13x, 1x, 20x. Let's 13x, 1x, 20x. Let's leave it at 20x. As if you're just starting out, selecting higher leverage such as 10x increases your liquidation risk. Always manage your risk level. See help articles for more information. So it's not about, I will not advise you if you're just starting out to use more than 20x. Sometimes you can use 10x or thereabout, but I may not advise you to do more than 20x, as well as a beginner. So what this one is saying, if you have a forex background, what this one is telling you is just like the way you set your lot size. What this one is telling you is that if you have you want to open a position that require 500 USDT as an example, and then you are using a leverage of 20x. Are you with me? That means you don't need up to that 500 USDT to open that position. You just need like 1/20 of that amount of money. Like if you have one USDT, you'll be trading as if you have 20 USDT. If you have 10 USDT, you'll be trading as if you have 200 USDT. You get the idea now. Just like effective leverage on forex. That is what this one is telling you. And it can work in your favor, it can work against you as well. Because the reason is that if you're using 20x leverage, now, your profit, if you're supposed to make $1 as a profit before, you're making $20 as a profit now. So if you're using 20x as your leverage. And if your loss is supposed to be $1 too, if you do not set up your stop loss very well, the market $10, you'll be losing like $200. So that is leverage for you. If it goes in favor, fine. And if it goes against you, you know that it will multiply. This is multiplication. So it will work in that way. But you have money to fear. That is one of the essence of trading features in the first place. You can buy, you can sell, just like the forex market. You can go long, you can go short, and you have effective leverage that you can easily use to maximize your profit. Once you have done your calculation very well, you have done your analysis, and then you're putting your stop loss, you have done all what you're supposed to do, and you're not greedy, you watch your market, you do everything that's supposed to do, you have nothing to fear. But use leverage with care. Don't go and be using 125x. If you I will not advise you not to do that, but I will still advise you. Just make sure that you use that, but I will still advise you. Just make sure that you use a minimal leverage, you understand? And make sure that you set up your market very well. So once this one is settled, the next thing is this cross. So let me talk about this cross now. Most of the time you may want to okay, this one can work against you and still work in your favor. Because if you need some amount of money for the position you open to still stay in the market, and then using isolated margin mode, if the isolated margin mode you are using, if you allocate like $300 for that particular trade, and then as the market is going against you, the position still need more margin to stay open. The position still need more margin to stay open, and you're using isolated margin, that position will be closed. That order will be closed, even though you still have more money on your account. But you have allocated some portion of your balance for that particular trade. So that market will close out, and then that's the end of the trade. So that market will close out, and then that's the end of that particular trade. But if you're using cross, this means even if what you ought to have allocated to the particular market is not enough, and this trade is going against you, and then you know for sure that the market will still bounce back, and you still need more money to stay in the market. What this one will do, if you are in this cross mode, this one will go into your account and started flexing. It will continue eating up some portion of your available margin that is on your full account, and the position will not be closed. This one, it can be for your advantage, it can be to your disadvantage. What I want you to do is read up on this and then decide which one to use for a particular trade. But if you have set up your stop loss very well, once you are taking you have set up your trade very well. But I still need to talk about the two so that you know what they mean. And then, as I've explained, if you need more information about it, you can just Google up, and then you get a lot of information about this. So limit order, market order, limit. If you are trading futures, if you want the order to execute immediately, you can use market. And then this one is just like the spot. This size is just like the one in the spot. So if you have like 1000 USDT in your account to buy BTC, you use 25%. That means you're using 1/4 of your 500 of your 1000 USDT. That means you're using like 250 USDT. If you have 1000 USDT, if you're using 25%, that means you're using 250 USDT. If you have like 200 and then you're using like 50%, that means you're using 100 USDT. It depends on your account size, and you can also type it out straightforward here in the amount the size you want to use to buy BTC. This is trading. You're using one currency to buy the order, and then you come here, this TP and stop loss, take profit. TP means take profit, SL means stop loss. So you can, if you know where you want to take your order, probably you are using 1:1 to reward ratio, you know where to put your stop loss, take profit rather, and you know where to put your stop loss. And then that's about that. We're using limit order. And limit order, especially when you're doing the kind of retracement, like one of the strategies in the this course. You want to check this course. You want to check. You're using a limit order. You put the particular price you know that market will get to before it bounces back. Probably it's buying before, and then you want to sell. That is sell limit, or you call it limit sell or sell limit. So you know that once you go to this particular point, sell for me. So you put that price point you want it to mark a trade to kick in. You set your size and the amount you want to buy, and you put the amount here. And then you have your take profit here. You have your stop loss here. So and you set. And if it is buy as well, you have put the margin. Probably the market is selling before, and you know that once you get to a particular support level, you're going to start buying. So you put that point here. When you select limit order, you put the point there, and then you click on buy. So that is that about that. I moved my own money from out of the futures wallet for the purpose of this particular training. So I'm watching a lot of my trainings. That's where I do stuff. So for the purpose of this training, so now other thing I'm supposed to talk about. So what other thing? Okay, your wallet here. Fiat and sports. You can transfer money from one purse to the other, from one wallet to the other, because the wallet you use to trade spot in the spot market is different from the one you use to trade in the futures market. So you need to transfer some money into this thing. Look at what it's giving me here. You need to transfer some money here, before you can trade here. You have different wallets, different wallets for different markets. So that is that about that. I think I've explained everything you need to everything you need to know on this. So I've explained everything too. That is how to use the interface to place your order for spot and for futures markets too. If you now download the Binance mobile app, you will see similar stuff there, so you can easily find your way around the mobile app. And if you check their YouTube channel as well, you will see a lot of videos that will show you a lot of other stuff, including many of the things that I just explained to you on this, how to use this particular platform and interface and that stuff like that. So thank you. God bless you. Once again, my name is Amos Fadele, Mr. Fian. I'll be expecting your testimonies, and I can't wait to see you at the top.